Hi, I'm Dr. Minette Riordan, founder of North Texas Kids Magazine and NorthTexasKids.com, bringing you more great information through video. We are having so much fun doing these videos, and I hope you guys are checking out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NorthTexasKids. You can see my first interview with my guest today, and I've got her back here again. Welcome back, Yvonne.
Lovely to be back.
This is Yvonne Sanders with Slimming World. In our last episode, we talked a lot about just teaching our kids some ways to be healthier, be more participatory in the shopping and the cooking, making better choices about what we're feeding our kids, because ultimately, as parents, we're responsible for what goes into their little bodies.
Definitely.
But today I want to learn more about Slimming World. Yvonne and I met at a networking group, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago.
Yeah, I think it was.
When you were really just getting started here. It's a new program to the United States, but it's been in England for over 40 years, and so I'm excited to have you tell us about this, because I appreciate the fact that it's all real food all the time and lots of moral support, which I know in my own weight struggles over the years has been what I needed more than anything else, was accountability and support. So
Yeah.
Yvonne, will you tell us a little bit about what you guys are up to?
Absolutely, and we're just so thrilled to be here because there are so many hundreds of thousands of weight loss methods that
Yes,
say
there
help you to
are.
lose weight.
And I don't know about you guys, but I've tried most of them myself.
I know, me too. And the thing is, how are we meant to cut through this ever-increasing fog of things to know what is safe, what is healthy, and what is effective?
Right.
And what I'm finding is that many of the things in America, in the world, they're not safe, they're not healthy, and they're not effective. They don't work in the long term.
Right.
The reason that we both, and probably many people watching us, have done so many things is because what happens is we lose weight and then we come off that
Or
diet.
everything works a little bit. You know, I found I got to this point where everything would work a little bit and then it would just stop working.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you end up putting the
More weight back on.
And
Yeah.
more, and more.
Yeah, I can't blame my kids. My kids are 11 and 9, and you know, I can't blame it on them anymore.
No, I've got a 3-year-old. I think that would maybe be pushing it a bit. So what I loved about Slimming World when I found them 11 years ago is that it was everyday food. So there was no pills, no potions, no lotions, no counting, no excessive counting, because of course calorie counting doesn't work because it relies on the information on the product being correct, and that could be a whole nother discussion because of course there's been a lot of publicity about labels not having the correct information on. So that's
So underestimating calories and not being honest about what fats and chemicals and things are included.
Yeah, the study that was done found in one product there was 350% more fat actually in the meal than was on the label.
Oh wow.
Which is just incredible.
Sure,
so
that kind of threw off your calorie counting just a little bit.
Just a little bit, yeah. So what's great about Slimming World is it's food that you buy from the grocery store. So it's food such as meat, fish, poultry, fruits and vegetables, all the things that we know are great for us. So it's not about mum being on a diet temporary and she's eating differently to the rest of us. This is about, okay, we're going to change the way that we're planning, shopping, cooking and eating as a family unit. So not only does mum or dad benefit from eating more healthy and losing weight, but the whole family benefit, which is what's fantastic. And that's the feedback that we're getting from our members here, is that now in America our members are making changes for their whole family. So that's really great to hear. People often say, well, what's the catch? Because there's no pill, there's no potion, there's no counting of these foods. How does that work?
There's no starving, there's no being hungry.
There's
I mean,
no
that's what
hungry.
amazes me. I mean, and this is just, it's almost like you're teaching us how to eat again. We're really going back to ground zero and learning how to do all of this again.
Absolutely. Of course, to lose weight, it's a calorie-controlled diet, but you don't have to count calories or points or anything. That we take that away from you by this cleverly worked-out program, which we call food optimizing. And what the program does, it navigates you through the foods so that you fill up on foods that are low in energy density, calories, that are going to fill you up
For a longer period
of time, and they help you navigate away from, so we kind of control the amount of foods that are high in energy density and that don't fill you up for very long.
Now, I would imagine this is not a quick weight loss scheme. You're not saying lose 20 pounds in 20 days. This is really an educational program where you're going to lose your weight slowly over a longer period of time. but lose it for good, lose it forever.
Absolutely. It's not saying that it needs to be £0.5 pound a week. The average weight loss of our members is 1.5 to £2 per week.
Fabulous.
Of course, in the first few
You
weeks,
always lose more.
because
Yeah.
of the water that's going as well. But we've got some tremendous weight losses. A guy called Chris who goes to the Frisco group, he has lost 70 pounds. He achieved his target
Wow.
weight, and he lost that in like 20 weeks.
Wow.
So for him, he was focused.
I know, it's so
He's
frustrating.
a man.
Then. They do. They lose weight so much faster. My husband always does too when we do these things
I
together.
know. And then there was Judy. She's 62 years old. She's lost 55 pounds. I can't keep up with her because she's always,
Right.
but she's running after the grandkids, and she wasn't
Yeah.
able to do that before, and she can run up and down the stairs. And we've got Jamia, who's lost nearly 40 pounds now, and it was the baby
Wonderful.
weight that she's been
Mhm.
trying for years to lose.
Right,
We can
right.
empathise with that.
Yes, totally.
So she's thrilled. So it works for men and women, young and old. It can
Right.
suit everybody because it's everyday food.
Right.
So it's really common sense. There's no catch.
Mhm.
Fats, oils, alcohol, they're the things that will make you put weight on. So that's
And
what we
I
control.
know there's a lot of moms like me out there who like to have that glass of wine in the evenings, and even
I know.
wine, it's amazing, the sugar and the calories, it makes a difference. It has a very negative impact on weight loss.
The great thing with our food optimizing program is that you can have some of that every day. You can't have it in unlimited, no measured
Right.
amounts because you
Right.
wouldn't lose weight.
No,
That
no,
wouldn't
no.
make sense.
We should be drinking alcohol in unlimited amounts. That would be a whole other discussion anyway.
So those things are controlled every day,
Sure.
but you can still have them every day. So it means that it's something that you can do long term
Fabulous.
because you don't have to deprive yourself of the
Right.
things that keep you sane.
Right.
And because there are foods that you can eat without the weighing and the measuring, without limiting,
Mm-hmm.
it means that you don't have to be hungry, because that's the problem with other diets that are restrictive
Mhm.
in terms of calories or portions. You get
It's
so
hard to
hungry,
maintain
you
it when
can't
you
stick
are
with
so
it.
hungry.
Yeah.
And Yvonne, how can people get more information about your programs?
They can go to our website, which is www.slimmingworldusa.com, and it will have the list of the groups.
Okay.
If you don't have a group near you, we have an online service as well.
Okay, fabulous.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much
No
for all of
problem.
this super information. I encourage you guys to visit their website, check it out, and get some more information, and make sure that you're keeping yourselves and your kids healthy this summer. Thanks so much, Yvonne.